Hi! Today we're going to give you some tips on making friends and socialising.
Tip number 1 is in Freshers Week and beyond, make sure that you see everyone new that you meet as a possible friend. There's so many people and any one of them could be your new best friend you don't know yet because you haven't talked to them. Just have your open mind and open possibilities will follow.
You'll speak to so many new people in Freshers Week and throughout your whole year. Everyone's really friendly and ready to talk. I remember being in the queue to sign up for the health service and speaking to someone, and we just had a chat in the line for 10 minutes, and then a couple months later I actually met him at the hill walking society that I go to. He was on a walk and he was a familiar face. We sort of recognised each other and then eventually realised who the other person was, and it was just nice because I was like, I met him 2.5 months ago, but then we chatted all day on the walk, and it's surprising how some of the people you'll meet in Freshers Week will crop up throughout your entire year. So you just got to be open to talking to everyone that you meet.
Our tip number 2 is that these awkward conversations are going to happen in your Freshers Week, but a good tip for you when you're actually trying to manage them is ask the 3 ice-breaking questions. What is your name?
What course do you study?
And where are you from?
These questions are such a good icebreaker. You will get asked them so many times, and you will ask them yourself throughout the entire year, because it's just when you meet someone new, it's a great way to just get a conversation going. And if they do a course that your flatmate does, you can start talking about that. If they live nearby you at home, you can start talking about that. And it's just a real good way to just break the ice and get a conversation going.
Tip number 3 is get out and about. University for the first couple of months is actually really scary, and it's very tempting just to want to stay in your little room and only go to your lectures and seminars, but you will honestly feel happier if you actually get out. Even if you're an introvert, if you get out there and really try and make friends, that you will. You'll find people that you really get along with, even if they're a lot different to you.
Just leaving your room and talking to people in your flat and your block and your hallway is just a real great way to meet people who might be really different from you. But our friendship group that we made in first year, there's 6 of us, and we're all very different people. We do have different interests, but we all just gel together really nicely, and we have some common ground. And you know, you might be surprised that you'll make friends with people who initially you don't think you will, because you don't have much in common. So the only way you're going to find out is just from getting out there and talking to people.
Our tip number 4 is go to societies. We did another video on this.
You can check that out down below. We'll leave it in the description.
It's a really good way to make new friends. If you go with not knowing anyone there, then you'll meet someone who does, because obviously you have a lot in common with them. Or if you talk to someone and find out that you have common ground. A great way to progress the friendship is to do something together, like going to a club.
If you are really nervous to talk to people, going to a society is great, because if you have something you're really enthusiastic about, you'll find you're a lot more relaxed talking about that. I went to a book club meetup and we did a tour around Nottingham of all the bookshops, and it was really, really great, because everyone I met, I could just be like, what's your favourite book? What do you like reading? And that's something I felt really comfortable talking about, so it made interacting with new people a lot less scary. And we had really great detailed conversations, even though we knew each other for 5 minutes, and we swapped phone numbers after just that hour-long trip, just because we all shared such a big interest. So going to societies is really great for that.
And our last tip, tip number 5, is don't worry if you don't make friends straight away. You will make some friends at university. You might be there from 3 to 6 years, and you're going to make some friends during that time.
You'll meet new people all year round. Your timetable might even change after Christmas. You'll have new people in seminars and lectures that you can get talking to. Don't worry if you don't make your new best friend in Freshers Week, because the likelihood of that is quite small anyway, but you'll meet people all year and you will have a really good friendship group by the end of the year.
Going to university is a massive change for most people, and people might be on their guard at first, which might make them hard to make friends with, but perseverance, and after a couple of months these people will obviously start to feel more comfortable around you, and friendships do take a long time to develop, so don't worry if you're not making your best friend in the first week.
We hope you have a great time in Freshers Week and meet and talk to loads of new people.
And you never know, we might even meet you.
Bye!